We find our Grace King, who is live for us at the state capitol, monitoring everything going on a very, very busy day. Grace, for people who are not super familiar with all that happens under the Gold Dome today, what are the essentials that people who want to be smart watchers of today's proceedings, what do they need to know?
Well, this is day 40 of 40 Sine Die, so anything that does not pass today will not become law. So they have until midnight, or sometimes they go a little bit later than that, to get these bills passed through both chambers. Then they will head to Governor Brian Kemp's desk. He has either 40 days to sign it into law or veto it. If he does neither, it will then, of course, become law without his signature. But everyone's here. You have the lobbyists trying to make their final pushes for some of these bills to go through. You have all of the state lawmakers making their final votes, their final pushes for certain things, and everyone just trying to figure out what version, if any, to pass of some of these key bills that we've been watching the whole session.
And Grace, one question for you before we let you go on what I know is a really busy day, both on the Senate and House floors and also out throughout the rest of the Capitol complex, where you are. We have, of course, live cameras looking into the House and Senate floors, but from your vantage point, outside, off the floor, but seeing, as you mentioned, those lobbyists, the staffers, the consultants, the strategists, it always gets busy out there. Can you describe the scene for us, for somebody who maybe doesn't have the vantage point that you have there? What's the tone and the tenor outside and off the floor right now?
It's busy. Everyone is kind of making that final push. Everyone's energized, ready to go. It sounds like they're ringing some bells, maybe starting to take some votes now, but everyone's just, making those final pushes, walking up and talking to each other, trying to get those final words in to say, hey, I'd really like to see this election bill passed, or maybe we should reconsider this on the data centers. Of course, one of the things they are trying to pass tonight is the state budget. The budget amount is set, but where some of that funding is going. So you have, Lisa Morgan from the Georgia Educators, or on behalf of the Georgia Educators, she's saying, here's where that money could be used. Here's how that could balance. There's some differences between literacy coaches for kindergartners and state university systems. So you have those people just trying to make that final push, saying, look at this, consider this, just trying to talk to as many people as they can. So it's really busy. It's just kind of people swarming all over, just really trying to get their final campaign in so they can hopefully have, an impact for the next year, because they won't be back in session for quite some time.
You might say these lawmakers had a lot of time to get to this point, but it is only a 40-day lawmaking session, and a lot of negotiating happens in the home stretch here. Our Grace King at the Capitol for us. Grace, thank you very much.